Hello, my name is Afid Rosli. I'll be presenting about my draft proposal titled How Current Language Learning Applications Coincide with Language Pedagogical Researches. Languages is a tool for communication. We first get our languages from exposure from our parents. And as we grow older, we start to notice patterns and we try to speaking it. And naturally, our parents or guardian will try and fix our language, and this will help develop our cognitive abilities. So cognitivism helps in comprehending abstract topics. The reason why I choose to do this is because most computer assisted language learning applications are misaligned with language pedagogy. So they tend to implement vocabulary segregation, drilling practice, which means that they focus towards memorizing. So when you memorize, you have a lack of understanding on the words. Motivation: people want to speak what they want to speak. So most language learning applications, they have these sequential lessons that you need to follow. You don't have the ability to choose what topic you want to talk about. So the aims of this presentation is to create a tool which could help an English speaker to converse in Malay Brunei or vice versa through a website platform by studying how the human brain acquires languages. The way for me to achieve this is through researching on the common words we use and construct sentences from this, joining it with images to provide context. And I also need to develop machine learning models to get the probability of their guessing being right. The project scope for this development is to research on language acquisition, studying how current language application align with language pedagogy, implementing the pedagogy itself into the system, and surveying and interviewing potential users to gain valuable insights as well as to help iterate the product. From this literature review, the main key points that I can take is that developers often overlook language researchers, and they tend to build applications that are towards receptive skills rather than productive skills. Receptive meaning listening or reading, productive speaking or text production. And they favor behaviorists rather than constructivists. Behaviorists, the drilling practice. Constructivist is more towards you trying to understand what's happening. Most agree that explicit metalinguistic feedback are the best way to deliver language. The methodology that I'm using is the Agile methodology under the Scrum framework. So in that, I will have a product backlog consisting of user stories, which will be spread on each sprints, and within sprints is a set of user stories which are basically functionalities. So here are the project timeline. In sprint 0, I will be focusing on gathering requirement and setting up the environment for development. And then on stabilization period is where I fix bugs, maybe optimize a few things, but I'm not taking any more functions. So what I expect is that I managed to implement the language pedagogy, creating an MVP and deploying this product, as well as getting traction, hopefully. The limitation of the project is that language pedagogy keeps evolving, so never know if it's the right way to do things. I'm inexperienced in machine learning and also COVID-19 pandemic, because I plan to meet with real people actually. Okay, so here's a demo of my product. Basically, choose language you want to learn, and then there's images you can play and listen to it, and you can just guess the man, like, the man is jogging. You can just do that. So in conclusion, I'll do research on language pedagogy, applying present researches into the project, and building an MVP. That is all. Thank you for listening.